gets you so excited?
Well, wouldn't anyone be excited if someone invites them to a fashion show, London Fashion Week? It's really, I can't believe. I used to love when you got the, got your magazines where they've got the new shows, all the pictures from the shows would come out, and you just kind of filter through them, looking at what's on trend, and not being biased or anything. But you've got to admit that London Fashion Week is pretty special, and to be invited and to come along to these events, I feel is a huge sort of privilege, really.
Are you still at that celebrity status though, where you sit down and you go, how long before I can get into the goodie bag and get really excited about what's in there?
I don't really do much. I think I don't really do that many celebrity things, really, to be perfectly honest. I think I do a very good impression of someone who might, but I don't really do much of that. I wouldn't mind lots of goodie bags though, who wouldn't?
Now, we've seen you in quite a lot of reality TV recently, so is this going to be a trend that will continue? Could we see like a Kardashian type thing coming up?
I don't think so. I don't think I'm that interesting or creative, to be perfectly honest. No, I don't think so.
And how about all the wedding plans? All going well?
Yeah, I am slightly concerned that I should have done more, but everyone says usually it gets to that stage. Everyone thinks it's got loads of time, and then they're like, oh no, actually, I need to pull my finger out a little bit, I think. But all the main things are planned in.
Have you been approached by how many magazines to cover it?
A couple. I have been approached by a couple, but I haven't made my mind up yet if I'm going to do it or not. So I don't know.
Other half interested or not? Probably puts them off a bit.
Not really. He doesn't really like having his photo taken, which is a little bit of a problem. It feels very uncomfortable in front of the camera, although I always tell him how gorgeous he is. No, he's not really. It's kind of like episode of Friends, with Chandler, when you point the camera and it's kind of like, oh. So, yeah, he's not so thrilled.
And how's training going?
I'm not training. I'm retired now.
But you must keep going.
Oh yeah, I'm still riding my bike, and I've been to the gym today. So old habits die hard. I wouldn't be without it. I love exercise. I love going to the gym. Everyone thinks I'm a bit mental, but it's part of my lifestyle. I've always done it, and I don't think I could ever leave it behind.
Because there are a lot of people obviously coming up, and especially, you've got the whole nation behind you this time in the summer. So what is it then? Would you be tempted to go in there and do some training yourself and pass on all your knowledge now?
I would love to go into coaching or training, but I think it's a bit too soon for me to stand shoulder to shoulder to my own coaches. I think a little bit of time has to pass, or maybe just me gaining a little bit more experience from a different sport, for example, before I do that. But I would absolutely love to be able to help pass on my sort of knowledge and experience to a new generation of athletes. In fact, it's probably my ultimate goal.
How